Music. So, I don't really know anything about Final Fantasy. The only one I feel like I really... Wow, what a theme! Apparently they're all different, though. This is Final Fantasy VII Remake. 1997, 2021? Okay, it's from 1997? Is it? Not the first one. That's so long ago. That's when I was born, bro. Part 2. Oh wow, it is. PlayStation 1. God damn it! A mercenary who joins an eco-terrorist organization. Stop a world-controlling megacorporation from using the planet's life essence as an energy source. Yeah. God damn it. I keep picking these games. Wow, it was released January 31st, 1997. That is 27 days after I was born. Oh, I see. I see. Oh. Oh, wow. So it's basically an interpretation. Okay, K6. There we go. Like a big pancakes panther. Ideal. Oh, word. Great, no. Got levers through my head. I'm like popping up the fucking block. Levers to my head. Like popping off the fucking block. Like clocking this thing. Watch me dump off. Oof. Being filled up to the jug, it's fogging up my cup. When you rich and having paper. Fucked.
الإخوة والأخوات والأخوات تصدر القضية الفلسطينية أمام بلادكم والجد.
Well, it's clear that running on a genocide is not a legal strategy.
Yeah.
The fact that our government has had the opportunity at many points to stop these massacres has definitely it's not sat well with the American
You
public.
think?
Is Trump a good president? The answer is decided. If it costs you your joy, it's too expensive. If it costs you your love, it's too expensive.
Being American isn't a citizenship, it's a condition. And once you realize that you have that condition, you can spend the rest of your life trying to recover from it. It's like
This is one of the best visuals and analogies that I've seen of what it looks like.
Anyone saying that Harris ran a flawless campaign needs to take a hard.
We have to get up every morning.
The Democratic
Bro,
Party.
my recommended videos right now are wild.
They know.
Yeah.
They're experts there.
How do you know?
It's all success shit. Okay, not that.
Excuse me, sir. I'm Zig the Watchdog.
Being an entrepreneur is not easy, part two.
What service can I help you with today? Okay, Mr. Professional. Hey, peep this. On B-Day Saturday, I got the biggest party at the biggest nightclub in the city. 7 p.m. all the way to 4 a.m. I need you to shoot everything. Yeah, on a rainy day, that thing brown. We'll see what Boogie doing over there, man. We'll see what Boogie doing, man. That thing, oh. Look at that thing.
Where's your favorite place to eat at when you're...
The world found out that Eminem was actually supposed to. He's a scammer for the way he got out of his.
So what are the penalties for not filing your taxes?
If you're the person that when you walk into a room you feel everything, this is for you.
What? Hi, so we're gonna make you super famous and give you all of our attention and money and AdSense, okay? What? Oh, alright, cool. We're gonna buy all your merch, we're gonna take care of you, send you money, send you...
Congratulations, you have just reached an Instagram checkpoint. This is the only video that you'll see on your feed, just like this today.
Everyone knows the people from their hometown that when you see them out at a bar randomly, they come up to you and start talking.
We have seen one estimate that says it would cost $80
Bro,
million.
borders are, it's crazy.
Name upon name. Are there so many names of Allah that represent giving, generosity, abundance, owner of all sovereignty? When they're trying to tell you that there's only so much in this world, that you can only earn so much, or that you're only subject to a certain path to earning income, what is Allah saying in the Quran? Devil tests you with the potential of poverty, while Allah promises you something greater than that. If you think exceptionally of Allah, if you affirm to yourself and have enough to and say, no, I don't care what society says, I don't care what they're trying to convince me and program into my mind, I know Allah is all of these. Allah says, kun fayakun. Be and it becomes. When there's trillionaires, when there's billionaires, let alone millionaires in this world, why do you think low of yourself and Allah? Why do you think God is gatekeeping wealth? When Allah says, I am generous, I bestow. Realize that everything starts with you. There's nothing wrong with the outer world, job opportunities, the fact that, Allah hasn't answered your dot. No, you're not ready for that. The dot may be up to here. Name upon name. Are there so many names of Allah that represent?
See, the problem is, no one knows how...
Want to know when shit gets real? When you got $10,000 in payroll and you come in on a Friday morning. After 2 months, I'm coming back. So that's a fake one. Yeah. Is this the fire alarm? Come on, man. You don't keep me around fire. I can't hold fire. I can't be around fire. Is this the fire alarm? No.
I guess.
That's a fake one. Niggas will smoke your ass and have the juice. Running all black troops. That bitch from the back, she got turkey. I got that bitch like it's stuff. And when I was drinking through the rain, when I had no God, no ice, with my food, the rest, rolling on my beat. 30 on my waist.
30 to your face. That's a closed case.
I'm trying to act the corner, man. Don't let sour ass sweet. Niggas will smoke your ass and have the juice. Running all black troops. That bitch from the back, she got turkey. I got that bitch like it's stuff. And when I was drinking through the rain, when I
That's pretty far though.
I think I just gotta start really saying things for how big they really are.
And the way I'm about to slap this military ID like it's a Uno card.
Look at the interview with John McAfee a couple years before.
I viewed someone's story accidentally. I didn't want them to...
Lamborghini Huracan.
If you want to see what your highest potential looks like before it manifests, you want to get insight into just how good your life can get. This is what you're going to do. Now, don't mess around with this, because once you do it, there is no going back, and all will be revealed. Our mind works off images. Often what we're seeing here is what we manifest out there. Problem is, the images we have in here are based off media, television, or how we viewed ourselves growing up. Not smart enough, not pretty enough. Not only does the reticular activating system in our brain seek out experiences that reaffirm our own biases, but we manifest similar feeling experiences that reaffirm.
I understand you're trying to be safe.
Let me check my saves. Oh, very good. I saved some banger success.
Become famous is directly proportionate to how willing you are to feel misunderstood. Now, here's what I mean. If you want to create the resource of fame, which is just the resource of having people's attention, then you have to be willing to stand in your authority and say, this is who I am.
You have to want it, too.
But here's the problem. We have a really strong herd mentality. And standing out and saying, this is who I am, that's leader behavior. But most people are more
Or you have to not want
with follower behavior. And so
you have to be okay with that.
Becoming famous is standing in that authority until other people catch on. Now,
You know, they say when you do the work and you do the healing, you are literally healing your whole lineage, your whole ancestor line, everybody in your past, your whole family. When you heal, you're healing them, and you become the chosen one who is going to take that lineage to the next level. You are the new ancestors. You are the one that's going to change the game. You are the black sheep that has been chosen to take over that. And it's a big responsibility. A lot of people let go of it. And they're like, I don't know why I'm different. Maybe it's, it's normal to have different people in families. No, you're chosen to take a path that will change the whole road ahead for everyone else coming into that lineage.
you have to show the universe if you want something. It's one thing to ask for it, it's another to position yourself to receive it. And sometimes the way to position yourself to receive certain things is to change your entire fucking life. And a big way to change it is who you surround yourself with. When you get too fucking comfortable not doing what you
Still have too many likes. I want one that has no likes.
to make sure that you move.
But that hits.
You're not supposed to take everybody with you. People are meant to be a lesson to teach you.
I'm going to be straight with you. I'm literally just going to be straight with you. There's so much bullshit online about manifestation. It's really not hard. It's easy, okay? All you need to do
be a woman
is figure out the version of you who's living your dream reality. Just get crystal clear on who they are. Who is that person? What's their identity?
Date a rich man.
When you are desperate, you have a lack mindset. You don't believe that this earth is abundant. And this earth is very abundant. God gave us everything. This is another thing that people always tell me, like, oh, how dare you? You're asking for too much. Oh, why do you want these things? Blah, blah. But there's billionaires on this earth. Like, multiple. See, all the people that are trying to shame you, embarrass you, put you down. Why do they want to put you down? Because they see something in you that you cannot see in yourself, but they see it.
This music is so cringe. Okay, this one, 2,000 likes. That's all.
Be unrecognizable, even to yourself here, okay? You are about to get recognized. You're about to get some type of recognition in the public eye, and this is happening out of the goodness of your heart. People from your past are going to feel triggered. People from your past have never ever seen you in this way. People just expected that you just gave up, that you just disappeared.
Right.
But what I'm seeing with this energy is that you were just waiting. You were just buying your time, collecting your resources, waiting for your harvest. You are about to rise from the ashes. You are about to be unrecognizable. And it's going to trigger some people. Some people are going to feel triggered. But I'm seeing you being recognized. You're about to become so influential to other people. People are going to see you as being a literal inspiration because of the way that you've lived your life, the way that you've conducted. There are certain...
I'm going to keep it real, family. You are on so many people's minds, man. You are on so many people's minds. They are so upset with themselves that they're missing an opportunity with you. Because for real, a lot of people are going through epiphanies. That's why you're going through a lot of shadow work right now. That's why you purging and crying and, you just letting go of these feelings because you are getting these people out your life. And they doing the same thing that you feeling because they know that you will never come back. They had their chance, they blew it. Whether it was a family, friend, lover, co-worker, whoever, they blew it with you, man. It's over. It's over. And they know.
Everyone I saw in the last 20 years of business, the guys that change, they change after something shitty happened to them. But the guys that change intentionally, and every 90 days to 180 days you don't recognize it because they recreate themselves, you're almost like, I saw this guy 6 months ago, he's not the same. You don't see him for 6 months. And he's changed again. You don't see him 6 months. This guy's somebody. He's going places. So every 6 months he's a new human being. He's still the same, he's humble.
Is that good?
There's something that's going on with this guy. He's different.
You make people uncomfortable, and I am here for it. As a multi-passionate individual, you are larger than life. You want to experience it all, learn it all, and be it all.
You simply don't have to work a job to make money because higher power has placed something inside of your spirit for you to be able to make good income off of. You should not be working a job for the rest of your life because that's not what you came here to do naturally. That was programmed and brainwashed into you. You came here to be uniquely you and to profit off of that with significant value.
Anyone I've ever met who has achieved some great deal of success in any area always has this pattern of experiencing some really great turmoil and
Okay, now it's Gaza stuff.
How can I take investment advice with a man with all what made yo, Canva's free. Don't do that. Spit.
I accidentally showed the world a shopping hack that got picked up in the press and went super viral.
The first thing.
What? Did she tell you? How can I take investment advice?
Check the old analytics. 1 view. Nice. 5 views. Nice. $900 views real time. Nice. Two plays. 26 views on the story. A follow even. Nice. Frederick. Hi. 65K views on Instagram, 5,000 accounts reached. How is that even possible when I'm shadow banned?
Because what is love? Love is not idealization.
Like a big pancakes from Panthers. Hey, deal. I can do that. Oh, work.
It's just not enough, guys.
I really more and more hate talking. Especially, I hate
When we talk about the lesser of two evils, the reality is it does not apply at all to this particular presidential election. You have a genocider and someone who wishes they committed genocide. You have a genocider and somebody who's promising fascism. You have a genocider who slaughtered children and believes they can win a second term, and the only reason they didn't stop doing it is because they felt they would lose if they stopped the genocide. And on the other side, you have one who promises to help to continue supporting the genocide. There's no lesser of two evils. People kept voting for the lesser of two evils until the evils were indistinguishable from one another. And that's why in this particular election,
It's about whether the Americans are ready to go a third way, whether they're ready to protest this constant choice of lesser of two evils, and whether they're ready to take a principled stance, regardless of the consequences, to try to rescue the heart of America that was supposed to be built on justice.
All right.
And I like that he didn't actually plan to ban abortion. He just brought it back to the States.
He won the race yesterday, and he already hired the author of Project 2025 to federally ban abortion. Well, actually, he told you this is what he was going to do a week before his Coachella rally.
Whatever it takes, whatever's within your power. It's already done. Ready. You've seen Tom Homan. He's coming on board. They're all coming. The whole group is coming on board.
Donald spent the entire campaign trail trying to convince America that he didn't even know what Project 2025 was. It's like his name was practically in the thing. He's just like, wow, what a coincidence. Every single person that wrote that thing had worked for Donald Trump and had told and advertised to everyone that they would continue to work for him if he eventually found his way back into the Oval Office.
80% of my time is working on the plans of what's necessary to take control of these bureaucracies. And we are working doggedly on that. Well, I think the president's actually come up with a strategy that works, so long as you are giving people like me in the government the ability to block funding for Planned Parenthood, block funding for fetal tissue research. But what I told people is he had the most pro-life record ever. I've never seen him to stand in the way of a pro-life initiative that actually was real, politically, and with momentum.
It's like I saw somebody, I won't even say because it's embarrassing. We want it where the women over there don't have to wear the you-know-what. And then I said, oh, well, that makes sense. That's nice. Then I saw women.
If no one sees you as an enemy, you're not feared enough.
Well, it's so interesting because Kamala is Indian, right? She's half Indian. But the fact that, like, my dad still doesn't resonate with her means that for some, whatever reason, Trump...
High-level creativity. It is a function of two critical elements. First, a great deal of knowledge that is stored and organized in our long...
The biggest mistake that I made was...
This is what I say. It's so...
You one Jew, just don't worry about the money. Just worry about your credit.
You're an artist and you have a relationship.
Spiritual solitude.
There's all this kerfuffle happening because of this teacher in the O2,
That's
which
crazy.
is ridiculous. They've been pulled aside and we're not being allowed in.
That's
You
crazy.
can't let us into the venue because of a t-shirt.
I've just spoken to the venue. We are one close to working twice. So if you pay attention, that'd be great. But we can't do anything.
Okay. I mean, you can turn it inside out, I guess.
We won't be allowed to do that.
What?
Teachers need to stay with us if we don't understand.
This is insane. You do realize there's a genocide going on, right? You do realize, like, thousands of children's body parts are spread everywhere? Like, that's why we're wearing this.
I know it's allowed just like me. Like,
All right, I'm going to ask you a question. Are you ready for this, Lex? Let's go. Here we go. Over the last 50 years, there's been a massive increase in worker productivity.
Tell me about the one that got away.
The love of my life.
You don't want to recognize. It's almost the worst deal.
I was in public.
Why is it important to bring your kids here today? Why do they be here today?
I was in... Oh, hello. We were just talking about your kids.
is Donald Trump an anarchist?
Oh, Donald Trump is a classic corporatist. Corporatist, I mean, in the old-fashioned mid-20th century sense. The corporatists are people who say that employers and employees have common interests with each other against.
Hello, I'm Ted Pike, and this is my wife, Lynn.
In the question today, should vaccines be mandated?
In terms of getting people healthy, let's get them outside and vitamin D. Let's mandate healthy.
Is anyone else like too aware? Like I'm too aware that this is all temporary, this is all part of the human experience, and that nothing matters, and that everything is subconscious programming, and everything is.
I agree it was a historic campaign.
You have no need to pop out right now.
Watch out for them people, dog. Them people will be checking on you, not to see if you need something.
Music is not important. Artistry is.
Something that I rarely talk about on this app is my experience with Israelis in Israel. And it's mainly because of how.
Hey, Joe, you just.
You should be a monster. One thing about getting money, you can't just like force somebody to want to get some money. Like you can't, like you can tell somebody 1,000 ways on how to get some money. If they don't want to get no money, they not gonna get no money. Like you can't beat that shit into people. You can tell somebody, all right, this is how you get some money. I can take you one time, but after that, I can't hold your hand. So if you want to get some money, you already know how to get some money. You shouldn't need nobody to tell you or go with you or do nothing to go get some money. Go invest your money and see what you can do. Because if you think you dope, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remove someone from your life and it hurts, trust me, it will.
Hey, get off the phone. Why'd you tell her to do that?
I'm just upset about this. Everybody portrayed that they a certain step. But if you don't learn how to get in and get out in relationships. I'm just upset about this. Everybody portrayed that they a certain status or standard and ain't work to it.
I agree, Moritz. Whatever it is, the IDF has investigated the IDF and has found no wrongdoing in the IDF, which comes as a great relief to the IDF. Who would like to thank the tireless and investigative work the IDF do. Yes, sure, it's very concerning. The number of journalists killed in this conflict is terrible, but it could increase by one more if you keep asking such questions. How can you call this 4-year-old child innocent when X-rays clearly show Hamas is hiding inside? Look, Hamas man inside. If anything, these parents should be apologizing to the IDF. That guy strapped to the front of the IDF jeep, he was looking to go to work, he had no lift. Or whatever. Whatever it is, the IDF has investigated.
Anyone here? No. I'm very out of food. Bad, chat.
The fuck? Hey.
Alright, what do we have? Oh, Neva chat. Should I say look chat? Battle director. Oh no, not eco-terrorism.
Get down here, Merc.
Your big sword.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's me, Merc.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead. Enough. Let's go.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what he said. You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Nope. I'm waiting. Try harder.
No jump.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Hey, yo.
Or even the same.
Give it a rest.
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud? Wow, they've almost got the door. We're doing this. We're really doing it. Man, I think I'm gonna be sick. You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud?
Sure.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill. Get him, boy!
Guess you're first.
Oh yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I found one!
Here it comes. No holding back. That's that. Was never in doubt.
Punisher mode.
Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
This way.
Huh?
Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
Everyone else has a gun.
Should be easy. Let's do this. Nothing to it.
Take one! Get him!
Let's go.
My health. What do you do?
Come on, Cloud.
Pick up the pace!
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there?
Door!
Oh, wait!
A little late.
It's over!
That's my line.
He's alone! We can take him! Make it rain! Damn it! We're tossing grenades!
No holding back. It's over.
We're back.
Good luck, move.
He always knows just what to say. It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
Careful in there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, what? A tuft of Phoenix down. Uh-huh. Trust.
Security is only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes. Security is only gonna get tighter, so be ready.
I don't feel like I made
Looks like the
it.
elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
Yeah.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Tifa. It's my village.
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
I am.
Tifa and I.
Hey.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
Heidegger?
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that
The
made the
Nazi?
attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer. This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
You're schizophrenic, bro.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Oh.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
Heyo.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Suck on this! Ooh, gotta love it. Now for the real show. Still?
Bring it.
Want some more? Get your ass out of here! I'm counting on you. Do your job, Merc.
Shut up and move over. See ya.
Ain't no Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it.
Look what we have here.
A laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
I mean,
You're doing good, soldier. More of the same. Come on then. Pretty easy, right? Nice job, Cloud. Like a walk in the park, huh? Not a scratch. Now, on to the objective. Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk!
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Hey! It's not moving!
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
Bring in the heat! Back up the lift!
Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
What, like 20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell are you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
God damn. I can practically taste Tamako in here. Hurry it up.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck. Not that way. Down the ladder, dummy.
Boring.
These assholes make me want to puke.
Sure it wasn't something you ate? Come on.
Yeah! See ya!
That it?
Suck on this! You're up.
My turn.
You think if we fell in, we sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No. The pump. All right. It's That's that. It's on you.
Guess it's my turn. Suck on this! Ain't no thing!
That it?
A wall.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job! What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
What? Well then. Oh, the sheep. Right. Sure, 20 minutes is plenty. Hashtag Zargan, hashtag Berlin. It's the two day trip. That's
I would fight for the liberation of women in Iran, even though they may not support me being gay. I'd fight for the religious freedom of the evangelicals, even though they certainly want to support me being gay. Intersectionality does not mean selfishness. Intersectionality means humanity and conflict, and recognition of the common cause of oppression, and fighting against that common cause. So no, I don't believe that Palestinians deserve war crimes upon them. I do not believe that Palestinian children and women should suffer under an oppressive apartheid state due to...
Those are the people who drafted the anti-gay law.
Hold Palestinian civilians to account for the actions of their extremist parties. So no, please stop attempting to tokenize my sexuality to justify absolutely despicable acts. When if for 2 seconds you attempted to understand the queer liberation movement, you would understand that fundamental to our values is one that would lead me 10 times. So people who need to hear this most probably will come and watch this whole video. This is fightable. People talk about Project 2025 like it's this thing that is inevitable and something that we can't fight, but you can fight. You don't have to take that shit. A lot of people really like to demonize the Palestinians and the protesters and the organizers and the people that have been fighting for over a year now to stop this genocide.
Live fire on
But it is those people that you need to actually look up to right now. Because they know how to fight. They know how to organize. Palestinians are some of the most resilient people on earth.
Didn't fucking work.
Anyone that can teach us how to withstand awful things and awful
It
trauma.
literally did
It
not
is the
work
Palestinian
at all.
movement and the
Didn't do
people
shit.
organizing that movement and the people who are consistently getting up day after literally losing countless members of their families. Those are the people that should inspire us right now. Those are the people that we need to look to right now because they are going to help us get out of this.
Wow.
If you want to learn what real organizing looks like, what real community building looks like, what looking after each other
Sign up for
looks
my
like,
course.
look to the Palestinian activists in your community. Follow their lead. They will show you exactly what needs to get done to be able to make it through the next 4 fucking years. The people who need to hear this most probably won't even watch this whole video. This is fightable.
My cousin told me about this thing you can sign up for online that will help you get rid of your debt. I had $42,000 on my Chase credit card. Now, I only owe a few $100, as you can see here. So, yeah, this worked. I don't know how he found out.
Did you know you can now see who's stalking your Instagram
These are the steps I would suggest you take to find out exactly who you are. Number 1, get off.
Here's a few more of my own personal truth about life that I think you should know as early as possible.
Don't find out who you are, you can find it.
You're not getting a job. It sounds like y'all jealous because we found a way to make it.
The whole goal is to get everyone dependent. That is the goal. If we can get enough people dependent on the government, they have to vote us in because we're feeding them. We're providing for them. Okay? So the whole goal is to leverage every need that is potentially required for a citizenship from the government to the people. That's what it is. They don't want you to own anything. That's why they say shit like, you'll own nothing and be happy. The reason they want you to own nothing is so they can leverage all the other shit so that you have to continue to vote for them to even survive. That is the point. All right? And then it becomes this, fake democracy where you don't really want to vote for them, but you have to because they feed you. The whole goal is
If you have worked more than one job in the last 10 years, you probably...
Isn't it crazy that we live in a world that is literally designed to keep us distracted from our own selves? And
Honestly, all of my friends became my employees.
If you got a notice from the IRS, I have good news.
Hi, my name is Morgan Cooper. I'm a U.S. citizen married to a Palestinian.
Hello. Hi, do you think
You owe the IRS $10,000.
I was on my way to my friend's house when I found...
We're here.
Can I help you? We're here to see James.
How much money you make ghostwriting last month?
10K.
How much money you make?
14K.
20K, 27K,
40.5K.
45.
Let me show you what a day of my tent life looks like. I
Do you
start.
guys know that guy that goes up to strangers outside and... Israeli army of killing more than 150 Palestinian children and wounding many thousands more with bullets, beatings and tear gas. Israeli military leaders reject the attack and say the Palestine Liberation Organization are manipulating the children in their campaign to win control of the occupied territories. This from Anne Carroll in London.
The Intifada, or uprising, began in the Gaza Strip, officially on December 9, 1987, but there had been other outbursts before then. Some in the occupied territories say that 2.5 years on, the Intifada has become part of everyday life for Palestinians and Israelis alike. Today's report, researched over 2 years, gives some idea of the toll. Concentrating on Palestinian children, it claims 159 have died as a result of Israeli army action. Half
Authentic people crave your power.
You gotta wake up one day and be like, you know what, man? I'm finna reach my maximum potential and turn up.
Trust me when I say you're going to want to stop doing whatever it is you're doing right now and listen up. This
We're doing this little documentary called Raise the Price of the Presence. What's this way to your road? Host. It's what it is. Tigers who's literally been with the family of Rome. This is ours. You know.
Israeli army of killing more than
And 3 reasons I have to realize.
You feel they're losing their morality, their humanity?
We are losing. We are losing
It's lost, bro.
our identity as people, as Jews.
Nice.
Did you ever think you would say that you're the former head of Shin Bet?
Yes?
Did you ever think you'd get to the point?
I said it many times. And I said it in the Shin Bet.
Oh.
When we tried to think of our code of ethics.
What's that?
When we go to war, people do not think, when you send us to war, you do not send us to negotiate, you send us to kill. Now, we are born with the idea of you shall not kill. Now you tell me, okay, you go to war, kill all the enemies. Now the idea is that I have the right to kill. Now with the time, it becomes a nature. We do not ask why. The only question that we ask when we go to war is how to kill. Whether we should use a knife, or a gun, or a missile. It's become a second nature.
Do you feel they're losing their morality? They have less than zero interest in getting into some form of back and forth. When you stop losing answer, you really stop losing answer. Because one day turns to a week, turns to a month, turns to a year.
It's very likely that once you are done, like it's going to be lights out forever. Like you are never going to experience them. The USA is just, did you know that disability benefits are only to only people of color how insidious European racism is? You will see liberals support the Palestinian cause. You will see them support the children in Gaza fighting against the Goliath. David was the Goliath.
No, Jews are the David. No. We're the David.
Survives, and he grows up, and she grows up, and they still think that they deserve to live, and they still want to fight against the Zionist entity, and they take up arms.
Really?
Call them terrorists. It's helpless, defenseless children with no prospect of a future. I'm at the point now where I don't think I fought for the country. I think not like this.
Hey, President-elect Donald Trump, you know what would own a lib like me? You know how you could own all the libs? Is if you built mass transit train projects all across the country in all the blue and reds and blue cities and called them Trump trains. And then if you built high-speed rail between all areas in Texas and all the other regions of the U.S. and you call them fast, super fast Trump trains.
The world's terrorists are the United States. Look what we did to Iraq. Look what we did to Texas. Let's get some straight. We're going to get some people like that from one night's camp somewhere along the line. As someone who grew up in the Middle East, you know, one thing that our experience, at least for myself, is there's not a huge difference between a Democratic president and a Republican president. There's not a, you know, we feel like the bombs are going to drop anyways. You know, we're going to get the short end of the stick anyways. And I think that sort of neutralizes this debate a little bit, you know, which is interesting because when you look at the sort of, you know, both the Democrats and Republicans, they try to create this inevitability of the other side being the villain, the other side will destroy this country and all that. But if you look at it, Fred Trump is that, Donald that, lifelong Democrat, Democratic donor. Roy Cohn, Democrat. Mr. Trump himself, a relatively, say, pro-abortion Democrat, gone to an anti-abortion Republican. What does it tell you about the U.S. political system? As someone who grew up in okay,
There's children right there.
My brand new airplanes, I got these available. If you have asked these fixes tomorrow, the blockade is gone.
It can't get any clearer than this. On Sunday, Trump floated the idea of a third term.
Right.
And yesterday, he posted an ad from his social media account that specifically used the word United Reich. Lest you've forgotten
What?
Reich is.
Here's Miss
There's no way.
to me, and she says,
cooperating so much since my president won. And I just smiled. And I said, oh, okay, I'm not really into politics. So then she says, well, I am, and I thought she worked for Trump. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I knew she was trying to pull me into something, and I wasn't taking the bait. So then she looks at my hand, and she's like, oh, you got the eye tattoo on your hand. This is a tattoo that she's talking about. And I was like, yeah, but it's not the one you're probably thinking of. It's literally just an eye. And she was like, no, it's not. That's not real Illuminati. That's demonic. All the celebrities around my head, hey, parties, it's crazy. I'm not you. I was well aware of everything she was talking about. But I also know why I had an eye tattoo on me, and it has nothing to do with that. But I didn't need to explain to her. Because I already knew what I was dealing with. And
AI is actually really fast.
I am Neon Luther King. I want to tell you guys, if you put yourself in the situation to make money, you're going to make money. If life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. I'm telling you right now, if I could do it, anyone can. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me straight in the eyes. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a fucking loser. I'm a damn loser. I don't care. I'm a loser. If I wasn't streaming, I would either be in college or a dumpster driver. I swear to God, I'm a loser. If I could do it, anyone in this world could do it. Okay? So I'm telling you right now.
we're not going to comment on Israel's assessment of the threat, but I want to just remind everyone, we are talking about a refugee camp of tents. What do you think?
With tunnels underneath them.
And children, primarily. That was the target.
Nothing changes. And that's why sometimes we feel like it's not for us anymore. Our people are exhausted. They have to cross the line of being well down to 8 months.
I'm exhausted,
days
bro.
and nights. And witnessing this.
Just watching it.
Their members of their families not being safe anywhere. You cannot do it when we go to political solutions, because I think what you expect from doctors is to keep providing to you the evidence, and that's what we do. But now we are in a moment where we face the alarm and we say it's not the humanitarians that can provide the solution. The solution is political. It's your responsibility. Start with the ceasefire. How you're gonna do this ceasefire, you have to figure out. And what is your leverage? You and Australia.
Do you ever see those Nexus charts where they track words that are used in the big corporate media outlets? Mentions of the word racism in the New York Times. Mentions of the word transgenderism or toxic masculinity or something. 2011, 2012. It's like, and then it skyrockets up all in unison. All just started doing it. Like election time. Well, it was on the heels of the Occupy Wall Street movement.
That's like saying in 2011, well, initially arrest warrants for George Bush, but also for Bin Laden.
Wait, that sounds awesome. This is why you don't ever want to touch the receipts on thermal paper. These thermal paper receipts contain BPA and BPS. So these are endocrine disrupting chemicals.
There is no element of the universe including you, God. Creators were
So after years,
gatekeeping is withholding information that you know.
I read the superseding indictment against Little Dirk.
going pro-Palestinian accounts. Congratulations, you got what you wanted.
You guys want to blame anybody else?
Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to make a simple task.
Everybody be talking shit. How do Palestinians and others of the world continue to support this resistance? How do we support them?
Don't stop.
Because they're counting on you. They're counting on you who organize the scenes of murder and the scenes of destruction. They count on you to counter the evil. It's a simple as substantial. First, it sends a message to the government. Second, it sends a message to our people. You guys are not all of us. They're not alone. So it's important. How do Palestinians and others of the world?
Wow, what a coincidence that when everyone's pulling hundreds, millions, even trillions of dollars out of the stock market, all of a sudden the platforms are down, not allowing people to.
Dollars are killing me.
Wow.
They're calling me Zionist.
Zionist?
Yeah.
What is that?
I was born in Israel. Well, I was born there, but I voted there.
Well, I wasn't born, but
What?
So this is someone that believes that Israel has a right to exist. So there's followers. They killed me.
So you're a Zionist?
Yikes. Yikes. Bro, speed is to go.
And never mind the fact that the Zionists violate the Jewish religion in all sorts of ways. The very definition of a Jew, according to Zionists, is different than the definition of a Jew according to Judaism. All Zionisms, instead of talking about the definition of Zionism, it's better to realize that every Zionist presupposes two things. Thing number one, the Jews are a nationality, not just a religion. Right. Thing number two, Israel is the state of that nationality. What Japan is to the Japanese and France is to the French, Israel is to the Jews. And therefore, by the way, that's why Netanyahu and all of these guys say anti-Zionism has to be anti-Semitism. This is coming from Benjamin Netanyahu. You cannot say I'm against the existence of the United States of America, but I want an American identity. You can't say I'm against the existence of France and say I want a French identity. So too, you can't say I'm against the existence of Israel and want a Jewish identity. Without Israel,
Jewish, not Israeli.
French without France.
It's an Israeli identity,
Japanese
not a
without
Jewish
Japan.
identity.
Now the whole thing is baloney. Because the Jews existed way before Israel did. We exist now independent of Israel. There is no connection between the existence of the Jews, the identity of the Jews, and the state of Israel. Yet, the state of Israel wants to own Jewish identity to the point where Japan is to the Japanese, what Israel is to the Jews. That's Zionism. It's the nationalization of Jewish identity. That's why
nationalization.
Never mind the fact that the Zionists violate the Jewish religion. And
I was making 25.
French Parliament has a right.
How long could a young man last in Thailand with 300k? A lot.
This is my message to the internet. So this video is for Kaisana. Kaisana. Guys, I'm at the airport next
From Israel. Oh, Israel. Viva Israel. What do you guys think about Palestine? Palestine, it's good. Palestine is good?
Yes, why not?
Okay. No, the world, it's good. Okay.
We're good with that.
Country, and we will have a whole country, and peace.
Yeah, we want peace for the children.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
For a good life.
By bombing
for
them.
everybody.
Even
It doesn't
Palestine and the Israel.
your religion, your country.
I guess
it
if you're
doesn't
dead,
matter.
you're
You must be a good man, and peace is good for all the world.
So how do you get them to stop killing people? People are dying.
That's your politics, and then have the politics is the
Crazy, you know?
we love each other.
Tell me a little bit about the business behind you.
First, you stream, you make money on
Honestly,
the
they seem very level-headed.
Then there's the sub money that you
Almost, Jane, this is an important point because almost nothing, no information leaves Gaza without it being cleared.
It would help if international journalists.
Someone just sent $1 billion.
I will say this. I used to think Jordan Peterson was a gift, a godsend. And I will not negate how much he has helped a lot of people and a woke.
You're supposed to be your bike on all these sidewalks. You know that. It's a city ordinance.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have faith in Netanyahu?
No.
I hope that Benjamin Netanyahu burns in hell the same way them children and their families burned. I hope
Ireland
and
today.
the generals and the family government in Israel that when their God finally brings him to the resting place, that he deserves to burn in hell. Because what is happening now, not alone is it apartheid, not alone is it atrocity and war crime, it's just horrific. It's just horrific what they're doing. Where is their soul? Where is the soul of the Israeli people that allows their government to do this to children? Where is their humanity? The Israeli people, the Jewish people, after everything the Jewish people have suffered down over the decades, that they would allow their government to do this to other human beings. Human beings. But in the eyes of Netanyahu and his far-right Israeli government, Palestinians are human beings. So today here, the Irish people say, we recognize Palestine. We recognize that
Recently, I went on a date that went something like this.
You owe $100 to...
Listen to this.
I can't get over these numbers. $10 million for Beyonce.
What?
To step up.
Yo, what happened to the nerd community, bro?
Here in Hebrew, no passage for Zionists. En Mabal Zionim. Norway recognizes the state of Palestine.
So you're not Arab, right?
I don't think so.
You're not
I
Jewish.
keep thinking that about the Israel-Palestine thing. I'm probably the only person in the world who doesn't have very strong feelings on it, like Israel against the Palestinians. I'm just kind of agnostic. I'm just for this whole conversation.
Well, that's the stance.
Israel and Palestine.
Reason I say I support them because they've both been at war since the 1800s.
Hush. Don't skip me.
I guess.
Imagine yourself on the other side.
Have you ever watched Gloves and Boys? They don't smell like meat.
Question. I haven't heard of any conservative voter cutting off...
Wait, how did the Holocaust of the Jews in Germany and Poland when all the Jews were in Israel? It doesn't make any sense.
We have a story today showing that 15 UNIFIL peacekeepers were injured when the IDF apparently deployed white phosphorus by their base in southern Lebanon this month. Can I ask, what is the DoD's view on the use of white phosphorus in war, and would the Pentagon have any concerns about it being used by or near UNIFIL bases?
So, as far as Israeli operations go, Tom, I'd have to refer you to them to talk about that. Broadly speaking, white phosphorus is used essentially as a signaling, capability that you can use to hone in on targets, or to also provide smoke capability. So it does have a legitimate use in combat operations.
We have a story today showing that 15 UNIFIL peacekeepers were injured when the IDF apparently deployed white phosphorus by their base in southern Lebanon this month.
Vincent, this is Dev. What's up,
The
Dev?
Senate is going to vote to block aid going into Israel, and this is the first time.
This is my first time rapping. Regardless, of course you flow.
If I were the Palestinians, I wouldn't be afraid at all. I would say, you want to annex us? We tell you. Let's see you do that. I'm obviously...
Been trying.
2024...
She's not my son. It's not been 2 years ago. Wait a minute. Get him 10 toes in.
It's been confirmed by Israeli media that Lloyd Austin, the Secretary of Defense in the United States, and the Secretary of Defense from Israel go on the phone together before...
Former.
Do not, and big do not be afraid of your...
Maybe you'd be cool too if you stopped deep throating the government, fed boy. Maybe you'd. The problem with feminism is it has.
How young is the worst of them?
There have been attacks in Israel from the Palestinians who were like 14-year-old teenagers.
Have there been like under 10?
I don't know. Honestly, I've heard about 14, but I'm sure that the education in Palestine teaching them from zero, obviously.
So Melania Trump just announced she will be snipping Donald Trump's first programs. So what else that fucking beef with, bro? We'll knock out because people like to talk about war. It's like your war often has all this money.
When Nick Fuentes said there was a war, that Israel calls its war of independence, and Palestinians call it al-Nakba, the catastrophe, because it was a massive humanitarian catastrophe. At least 750,000 men, women, and children were very ruthlessly and violently pushed off their land. There were at least 16 massacres before a single Arab army finally joined the fray. And by the way, those of you that grew up with the myth that I did, that little Israel declared its independence and suddenly, 5 to 7 Arab armies suddenly just attacked, but Israel somehow won because God, was on their side or something. Well, in reality, before Israel declared its independence on about May 14th, 15th, it's a midnight type of situation, they had already committed 16 massacres,
These are quite grisly. You can read the details of them. They had already ethnically cleansed at least 200,000 people. When these Arab armies did come into the fray, they were smaller in number, including the Palestinian forces, than the Zionist forces were. And by the way, virtually all of the battles were actually fought on the part that, according to the UN plan, was going to be Palestinian territory. There was a war that is...
Hey, it's game day at the... You can disagree and still be friends. Today, Ireland.
The fastest way to make it... I don't think we should regard the killing of Hezbollah leaders as particularly outrageous compared to, for instance, the slaughter of civilian bystanders. In fact, if more countries at war with one another started off by trying to kill opposing leaders rather than killing soldiers or bombing cities, then perhaps, we would have fewer wars.
How did the Maccabi hooligans behave towards local Amsterdammers? Different from moment to moment. Every time someone with a Palestinian a symbol or anything walked by, they get pretty violent. Middle fingers, but also like physical violence.
Then I pledged the money. Biden's worth $10 million after being in politics for 50.
I just think it's terrible when the majority of the world is looking at this man and what he's doing in Gaza, and then also what he's overseeing in the West Bank and East Jerusalem, that we're welcoming into the so-called sacred halls of our government. This has been an ongoing struggle for people that just want to have dignity and be able to...
Transgender?
Do you understand that a couple days before 9/11, there was a big press hearing that took place, and the Pentagon couldn't account for $2 trillion. So 9/11 rolls around, the Twin Towers collapse, and in the Pentagon, another plane crashes, and the department with all the records, $2 trillion missing dollars, blows up. Weird, but somebody has that money. Do you understand that a couple days...
Every single Jew is an Israeli.
My ancestors are Polish and Irish. I live in Nebraska. Cornhuskers, baby.
Every single...
Hey, I don't know which one of y'all watching this shit needs to hear this, but...
Stop.
What did Tesla mean?
If you just go study the war in Iraq...
You're saying that Israel knows that they're sending people to falsely called safe places because they think it's going to be easier to bomb them in this place, sort of gathering people in one place and then sending these heavy bombs. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, 100%. Look what they have done in the north first and in Gaza City. They tried everything they could to push people out of Gaza and the north, claiming that they can be safe in the central and southern areas. Then they attacked the central area and Khan Yunis and told people to go to Rafah, where they concentrated more than 1.4 million people in a very little space. And then they started bombarding Rafah and told people go to Mawasi. Mawasi cannot take all these people, but they pushed them there. And when they concentrated in such a huge manner, they attacked Mawasi. So yes, Israel is purposefully committing genocide.
2 weeks ago, the Israeli settlers stole my lemon tree.
Who are you?
I'm not a Syrian.
Wait, you're Syrian?
I'm Assyrian, not Syrian. Don't do it.
Hello, my friend. Assyrian and Syrian refer to two different things.
LeBron James, I'm sorry. Stick to basketball. Nobody cares about your political opinions. They want to hear what Joe Rogan has to say.
Who is the most powerful person?
I can also confirm today that I have reasonable grounds to believe on the basis...
Talk about Elon Musk.
I call Hamas terrorists, Hezbollah terrorists. Alan says Israel's just surrounded from everywhere. Everybody hates them, and they're always throwing rockets at them. Hezbollah emerged, it's Lebanese people, who emerged in the mid-1980s because Israel viciously invaded and
stopped all of these wars.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
This represents it's media, right? So the media and other people are doing everything they can to shut down people talking about it. You've just done it. You're speaking.
You've just done it now.
Okay, sure. So what I'm saying is that the police, since Suella Braverman and other people have tried very, very hard to clamp down on the people.
It is now a matter of public record that under Pompeo's explicit direction, the CIA drew up plans.
What religion are you? I'm Jewish. You're Jewish?
Like, what do you think about Jesus?
I mean, I think Jesus was a
The
historical
goat.
figure. There are Jewish people that believe that.
Messianic Jews, right?
Yeah. Jesus was like,
You believe he existed?
oh, okay. It's historical.
Socialist.
Real person, but I mean,
Help the
just
poor.
in, like how we grew up, Jesus was
Honestly,
Yep.
the most unfair question or statement I've been getting is, don't you think we can all live in peace? Don't you want Israel like
Where you guys from?
Lebanon, Palestine.
Oh, Palestine. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. We're gonna get very. I already know what the comments are gonna say. Like, this is gonna go crazy. What are your thoughts on what's going on in Palestine?
There should be world peace.
Do you have any opposing views?
The explosive material TNT will start being domestically produced by the United States for the first time in nearly.
You guys are in a tank? IDF?
Bro, they're literally in a tank.
Listen, I know you're already telling him this is a man's TikTok.
Action. Thank you. Yesterday you said that you should look at your record in Gaza. It's made there's been a decrease in the food aid that's gone in, despite America saying that they need the Israelis to do more. It's now estimated that 2.2 million people are either facing famine or food insecurity. Add to that the fact that from the podium yesterday, you described as horrendous the attack on a hospital by Israel, and the United States continues to send weapons to Israel. What are you proud about what the United States has done?
If you look at our record, if you listen to my full presentation yesterday, you would have heard I said our interventions with the government of Israel started in the days immediately after October 7th to make sure that humanitarian assistance got in. And we saw them let the first trucks come in through Rafah. We did intervene being with them to get Kerem Shalom open, to get Erez open, to get the route open so humanitarian assistance from Jordan could come in. Now, there have been times when assistance has decreased, when it has stagnated, and when that's happened, we've intervened again to make sure it returns to the levels it needs to be. Yeah, right. That's what we are doing now, and we're going to watch and see what happens and monitor the results closely.
Sorry, a follow-up on that. Just a follow-up on that, please, Matt.
No, okay.
Fox News decides.
Saddam understood the assignment. You see these?
I think my favorite part of
Nobody's at our gas station.
Hey, yo, see, bro, what you gonna do about it, bitch? What you gonna do?
How does it work? How does that make you feel? So we're just trying to. I just want to enjoy sitting down with my family.
So the children of Palestine would like to.
How many countries are you banned from visiting?
How are these Palestinians supposed to?
Do not come.
I know you believe. Don't.
Y'all heard of Goyim before? Have you heard of Goyim? What does Goyim mean? Non-Jew. What else does it mean? Look up Goyim.
Human cattle.
Right? Because we're going to look up the definition. Because that's what y'all call us. Why would y'all have a name for a non-Jew? Why would y'all call us Goyim? Why not? Hold on. Why not call them by their nationality? Why you had to refer to them as Goyim? Why? What is the point of that? Is there
Goddess, if you're on your menstrual cycle, dear.
And just one more thing as well. If you put one more fucking video of an Israeli crying in the street over the attacks to the...
Nobody can drive. That's because all the roads have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Brody said trying to make the snip pulled up with a dope. That's the dog's facility. Short like, you know who?
If Donald Trump wins, first, the stupid cold, it's time to bring out the heavy guns.
27 September, Israel attacked Lebanon. People died. Where civilians died, according to the Lebanese health The Ministry of Health.
I believe it's about 2,000 was the last recorded number I saw.
In one day. On the 23rd of February.
Including combatants, including many combatants.
Yes. A year commemorating the 23rd of September. Since we're having a year commemorating the 7th of October, about 600 people died, 650 civilians died on that day. That's quite close, isn't it?
We don't lose the civilians. They don't
8,000
people.
We're not talking about dead. What's wrong with you? Why are you not looking at me again? You're trying. Are you trying?
Because the viewers are seeing the three of us together.
I see it. There's tears in your eyes.
No tears in my eyes. There's a slight sense of exasperation.
Sure, there should be. Because you are employing...
What do you think I am?
I think you're setting yourself up your interview with anything else. I think you're just biased. You talk about tribes.
Who am I biased against?
You're biased against anything anti-Western. Clearly. You said the
ridiculous statement.
Because you said it yourself. You said the reason why you have such and such a view with Russia...
Ridiculous bias when I led the media campaign against the Iraq war. Was I biased against your own people?
You were good then.
Was I?
I
was good there because you agree with me.
Yeah. You're on the side of truth. Just like I could say, Hezbollah was on the side of truth in 2013, but they're not on the side of truth today. I can say this. And even though they're Muslims just like me, just like I can say that Hamas is wrong.
Oh my God, 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 oh my God.
Last week, a week ago yesterday, Sunday, an errant rocket hit, or maybe intentional, hit a small town of Egyptians, a Syrian town, Syrian citizens and so on. And you said that Israel had a right to independence on 19%. But I'm saying, so what's different? I mean, you know, everybody was that everyone was saying Israel has a right to independence. So why doesn't Iran have a right to when the guest house? You know, I don't want to make a comparison, but it's like the guest house in London, or maybe their house in London.
I know there are those in Israel who will not agree with this.
The incident a couple of days ago was horrific.
Don't report me for saying this. I feel like Americans, it's like they have free healthcare.
I don't use some of the less proven approaches, such as.
Maybe you pick your name out there. You're not the one who's gone. Okay? Everything you have is for. Give me that. I need to that. You're in Palestine.
We found out that my trainer was an MK Ultra Canadian.
We need to make sure that the people of Israel, 60,000 Israelis, that just imagine being evacuated from your home for a year because of this terrorist threat.
And just imagine living in Gaza where you've been evacuated from your home, you've been moved to different cities and the shells continue to rain down. Imagine that, Lieutenant Colonel.
I absolutely agree, and we need to ask how we allowed Hamas to become such a formidable threat and put the people of Gaza at such a risk.
How did they? How did Israel allow Hamas to become such a formidable threat, huh? That is a great question.
What's the worst thing I can do, man?
Kill you?
Israel. The United States is imploding right now because Trump is guaranteed to be president, but you're celebrating. Not even gonna lie, I've never been so happy in my life. The only thing that's ever been this close to this feeling was when my siblings were born. Or
listen, I have nothing wrong. You're asking too many fucking questions. What are you, the police? What are you, the fucking police? You're asking too many.
Yeah, Allah. The Palestinian man was great, and everybody seen the videos, been on live TV's been everywhere.
I've had to leave loved ones behind, and this is probably the first time in my life I've let them know. And people have said goodbye to me in a way that they should have said goodbye to me, in like a way that, oh, goodbye, and they might not see me ever again. Like, it's not right for people to be sitting and wondering if that's the sound of a whistle or the sound of a hurricane. I think I'll be joining us today. Today, okay?
Our people in the Israeli cabinet were essentially to suggest that there was no such thing as an innocent man. They would certainly claim that there's no such thing as an innocent life in Gaza. The insulting insistence that great pains, great measures are taken to spare civilians.
Until you have a classic prostate orgasm, you have not lived.
What did we not live?
Until you have a
Während irgendwelche Barbaren versuchen, Friedensreise, das ist mehr oder weniger eine offene Kriegserklärung unserer Art zu leben. Freie, liberale Gesellschaft, in der es selbstverständlich ist, dass jüdisches Leben einen Platz haben muss, in der die israelische Frage selbstverständlich getragen werden muss. Die Gründe sind klar. Just like maybe back to Gaza, because you said it's a war, it's under spiritual damage, and that's you. That may be true, but I mean, just an Israeli view. If you ended the world's war, 700 people get killed, not militants. If you do have thousands and thousands of times, 2,000 bombs, you know.
And start.
All of Gaza is going to destroy society. The only thing we can understand that when their overall sentence is not a serious war crimes, which is a one big crime, but that is genocide.
As Jordan Klepper calls it,
It's really things that would send him into a coma. Number one, entire bowls of food in the meal.
you're not sexual or straight.
Jewish.
Good. What do you look for in a woman?
Jewish.
No, like a human trait that you look for in a woman.
Jewish.
Okay. It's perfect. You get not sexual. This is gonna be
Voting for Trump. Sabi. Sa Japan. Sa Japan.
The state of shall, in conformity with its obligation.
How the fuck are you a snooper in the water? Bitch, you a pothole.
Conflicted about Jews and Israel are two separate things. Israel has nothing to do with Jews. Jews have nothing to do with Israel. The fact that Israel claims it is the state of the Jews is their own self-proclamation. It has nothing. No Jews have ever voted for that. So
I mean, it's to say that, but a lot of people make others, like myself, feel like if I criticize Israel, I can't be a real friend of the Jews. Some people are working for the state.
If you support Israel, you are not my friend.
Something that you'll hear if you go out to upstate New York, to Brooklyn, to places where the deeply Orthodox Jews live. You will not see a single Israeli flag. They will not tell you that at all. So we have to realize.
I think Saudi Arabia, which kicked out the Canadian, has got a single fucking clip in the past 8 years of Donald Trump speaking intelligently about any policy decision, domestic or foreign.
American reporters, American politicians right now going on TV, writing in papers, posting all of their acts, all of them.
He's going to pardon himself first. He's going to pardon 3,000 or so guys that have stood up for him. He's going to dissolve the Department of Justice. He's going to pull out of NATO. He's going to end the war in Ukraine, Russia.
Do you think these are good things?
Ending the war, yes. Pulling out of NATO is questionable. Dissolving the Department of Justice without a replacement, I would question. Pardoning himself.
Just to make something clear, majority of Palestinians did not want Trump to win. The more I started to educate myself on our country and on our democracy, the more I learned that everything that I care about, from pollution to public health care to public education, immigration, it all falls under the umbrella of corruption. Nothing can really change in our country if the 0.1% can buy off votes. And so we elect these officials into office, and they're immediately fundraising and working for the people who got them there, which aren't the American people. So trying to find
What do you think of our one project would be necessary to the national
Kids here today, I heard more far-right hate groups such as the Proud Boys and stuff like that going for Trump.
If he gets paid, apparently it's coming from insider. Apparently he gets American.
You told me that you went in the house, so I'm just paying this little threat.
You're asking now. You're asking me now.
If you're touching in 1933, the government got themselves into trouble and they owed a lot of money.
Man, we live in Trump. We need to back out.
From Sexy Red Chef D.
Refugees have just tried to assassinate the Israeli Prime Minister. That do you mean it demonstrated
I provided the Israelis a fully funded, donated ability to flood Gaza with water.
If you're more angry about a bit of red tape on the roads than you are about being slaughter tens of thousands, including tens of thousands.
Americans always wear flags or wear the flag around. Then you can speak assholes in this crowd. You are pro-Israel violence.
Yeah, why is everyone terrified to speak about Palestine? That's what my father was asked.
Never heard about the Samsung phones theory. Never heard of it. So you know how they always got to be clear insurance that you can check Palestinian. Your family knows you're gonna make it. There's a culture in the American civilization that deals with the exotic freaking deals with internet violence. Okay. Media news sure that this is true.
I do not know this.
Okay, I don't care if my posts about Palestine make you uncomfortable. Your challenge is also making me extremely uncomfortable. I don't care if my posts...
Jin would take his finger, stick them in the holes in my jeans, and like play with it while I was talking. So touching my skin, letting in the whole spurt on my thighs. You know, I mean, I think there were some holes lower down too, but they were on my thighs, so that's where he was touching. And I remember that feeling really uncomfortable. And it's...
So the terrorists are targeting soldiers and the democratic government is targeting civilians. Got it.
Don't you lecture me about hostages when your government has killed more hostages.
I looked up the guys who sent in hostages, and by the way, every single guy who was almost going to be an athlete, guess why they weren't? Because they tore their ACL. I'm just gonna tell them for the amount of times they heard that wanting a swearing. I'm so weird.
See, there's a mistake being made by millennials that actually athletes have moved left because doing standards are stagnating. Actually, we need to begin to understand what we're distinctive. So you can't swim around the U.S. border wall in Tijuana. Well, I guess technically, yeah.
Pictures of wherever the Armenian missiles fell in Tel Aviv last night. The official spokesman have said that if any Israeli post will not post or report where the missiles have dropped or will in they're targeted. But anyways, no one is going to be able to do that because they're all hiding in shelters.
It's better be November. I'm going to be blue ball to the max.
Oh, your number's super?
I have to work.
Why?
Because I can't keep releasing tests.
Why?
Steroids.
Wait. If you want to break your not November, just go to that website. I promise you'll be released.
Is that yours?
Yeah. Click
You, why do you have an OF, bro? You're too pretty. You were someone's daughter, bro. You need to know.
Yeah, my mother's really proud of me. Thanks.
It's about to be November. I'm gonna be.
You haven't already noticed you were living through the decline and fall of the American Empire. Don't worry, this is a very normal thing. You see, every empire in history, from Rome to Plymouth, have experienced its rise, its apogee, thank you, and then its inevitable decline. So this is a very normal thing. It's important on us. Just remember, if you get worse, it gets worse. It's
Did you know that a woman's kitty has over 8,000 nerve endings? So if you want to get on my nerves, you know where to start.
Something we don't acknowledge on the left is that women aren't interested in mating with men who aren't economically viable.
My dad allows.
یکی سرعت از ملعاب من Miami و چشمه
Ambassadors, assume like snapshots, no pictures,
So are we going to talk about the pandemic at all? Or are we just going to continue to brush past the fact that we were forced into solitary confinement? For years, actually. Yeah, for years we were cautioned against human connection. We were actually afraid to be next to humans because we thought we might catch the plague. Women were delivering babies alone. People were dying.
As an American Jew, without Judaism, I beg you all, please, don't call Israel a Jewish state. Call Israel a Zionist state. Call it Ambassadors, assume like snap.
He says there aren't any more moderate Republicans, but that's not quite accurate.
We will ensure our classrooms are focused, not on political indoctrination. We will teach students to love their country. We will support bringing back prayer to our school to help train them for meaningful work using education.
It's really good to be idealistic, but be prepared to be misunderstood.
Ambassador.
Has anybody ever had a stuffy nose before? All this.
Let's not be confused.
Best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space at USYXT.
Ambassadors, assume like snapshots, no.
Let's face it.
World is ending, chat. Alright, 20 minutes.
Pretty cocky, ain't you? You double-crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got
have reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
I don't have magic.
Should I be worried? Fuck on this! We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it.
Hell yeah! You see the damage that did?
Keep it up. No holding back.
Not death grip.
Don't overdo it.
Better win this one for the play. Coming at you hard and fast.
Man, shortcuts.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Sir, thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames. Time to burn. There! Attack it from the rear!
Aye, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
Shit. Keep it together.
Need my help, do you? If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less lip from you? Kick my ass. You got this.
Taking over. Take the lead.
All right. Ooh, gotta love it. Bring it home.
I got this. Gotta heal up. No excuse. Gotta be careful. Damn it. Need to heal up soon. That's it. Focus and find a way. Get ready. Don't overdo it.
Enough with all the berries! Damn it! This thing is tough!
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion!
Need a light? Deal with that.
Yeah! Ooh, God damn it! Could keep going if I heal up.
Time to burn. Don't just fight. Adapt. Don't overdo it.
All right, watch and learn. This is gonna sting. Bang, bang. You stubborn piece of shit. Gotta love
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Give them hell.
I got
Possibly.
It's wide open. Gonna light it up.
Need to do something about these wounds. All good. Take the lead.
So now, gonna make your eyeball suck on this. I'm counting on you.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns. Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it!
Then take cover already! No more playing. You're out of luck. Now, go!
Hey, you really gonna make me deal with this on my own? Kick my ass. Thought you soldiers were tougher than this. Hold this for me. Ain't done yet. Hey, you really gonna make me deal with this on my own? Now, get in there and do some damage. That thunder I hear? Bring in the heat. Thought you soldiers were tougher than this. Time to crush. Hey, you really gonna make me deal with this on my own? Quit napping and get your ass back up.
Oh.
Can't hurt. Kick my ass. Hey, you really gonna make me deal with this on my own?
How do I revive him?
Quit napping and get your ass back up. Oh, I got your leg. You ain't going nowhere now. Want some more? Bring in the heat. Hey, you really gonna make me deal with this on my own? Thought you soldiers were tougher than this. Ain't done yet. Don't stop now. Kick my ass. Quit napping and get your ass back up! It's all good. I live for this shit right here. Hey, you really gonna make me deal with this on my own? That's all. Ooh, gotta love it. And down goes another. Oh, you in for it now. This one right here is for the flesh. Come on. Quit napping and get your ass back up.
Yeah. Big healing?
You soldiers were tougher than this. Bring in the heat. Hey, you really gonna make me deal with this on my own? Gotta love it. Thought you soldiers were tougher than this. Ain't no way. That's all. Quit napping and get your ass back up.
Come on, bitch.
Hey, you really gonna make me deal with this on my own? Thought you soldiers were tougher than this. Little pick me up. Suck on this. Quit napping and get your ass back up. Damn it. Bang, bang. Thought you soldiers were tougher than this. Quit napping and get your ass back up. Fire coming. Bring in the heat. Thought you soldiers were tougher than this. This is gonna sting. Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until detonation.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Wedge should be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
Give me a break. That's that. Was never in doubt. You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on. Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Look back for a sec.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Barrett!
I've got you covered! Find us the way out of here!
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down! We don't have time for this shit! It's our ticket!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. It's over. Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn!
Bring it.
Gotta love it! See ya! Let's go! The other way. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
You got that right. It's on you.
All right! Watch it learn! Look now! You got this!
Taking over. Gotcha. Going in. No shit.
Ain't you a feisty one?
Like a rook seeing its first action.
So long!
Keep it together.
Yeah! Don't even think about running!
Why would I?
Ain't no thing.
Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. I'm counting on you.
Still in it. Calling fire.
Get your ass out of here! Suck on this! Ooh, gotta love it! See ya!